What's up, everybody? Kind of going to continue on with this veganism thing. Now, try to make this simple for everyone. Drop all the labels. It's very simple to do. This whole ethical, moral stance and what veganism means, in and of itself, is so loaded that what people are not recognizing of how it is a religious thing. It is a cult. That you have to be vegan. When we are not vegan, we turn our backs on individuals who love life just as much as we do and who deserve the right not to be used as property. No, that doesn't mean when you're not vegan. I'm not a vegan, yet I still believe in animal rights. I don't have to claim worship to the vegan institution. I'm a human first. And like these ethics and morals, the first thing, you're born with the correct guidance, the golden compass. And then you're trained not to be. You're trained into these other things. So if veganism is anything, all it's doing is replacing one set of instructions with another. It's still not giving people the whole Monty. It's not giving everyone all of the information. They're just once again becoming instructors of consciousness, saying this is right. This is the right way. They're always the peace and love, and this is the way we do it, but they hate everything about other people's cultures because they're identifying with the religious status anyways. And this whole thing of getting into veganism isn't a diet is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. It's frustrating because no one out here is like claiming to be vegan without having a diet as the main reason they're stating that. And here we go again. Vegans claim, here we go. Let's look at this. The vegan idea claiming the top nutrient-dense foods. All of those are vegetables. None of those are vegan. Okay? In the origination, I get it that it was all whole food and plant-based, but what it's deviated to is what I'm getting at. What I'm trying to explain to people that are vegans so they can understand the dilemma they're dealing with from a psychological standpoint, from a consciousness standpoint, from a choice standpoint, is that the choices have been already made for them, and they're putting things under their wings that aren't theirs. Like to claim that it doesn't have anything to do with diet and it's not somewhat religious is absurd. It's an absurdity. There are things that are vegan that are not vegetables. That's the point. There are things that are vegan that are not whole fat plant-based foods. That's the point. So I don't know why everybody needs to attach themselves to this thing, to this idea. So people can know that you care about animals? You know how many people around me care about animals? Most all of them. Some people are deluded, but most people do. I know plenty of people that are vegetarians that don't grab onto and claim the vegan label so they can feel self-righteous. I mean, it always gets to this self-righteous, wanna be right. We know the way. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're talking about. Like, it's frustrating. Everybody's out here, get into this whole vegans. There's healthy vegans and they're strong vegans. Yeah, I get that, and I've already covered this in many other videos and how that occurs and how that happens. Because it's not that they're vegan becoming strong. They're vegetarians. Their plant-based diet is making them strong. You can't claim, if you're in one sentence claim that veganism has nothing to do with dietary habits, then in the next sentence say that veganism is causing people to be strong, you've lost your fucking mind. You've made something, you've connected two things that do not connect. Vegans, pick one or the other. Is veganism just a lifestyle of not harming animals? So be it, but it's not. So then you start claiming veganism has something to do with diet, and anything that you look on the internet, it's always based upon diet and health. Everyone that's out there is always making these videos. Hi, I'm the ironclad vegan, and I'm the blankety vegan, and this is how we make our vegan juices, and this is what we do. Like, no, half of them are doing, okay, you're just a vegetarian, stop calling yourself a vegan. Because there's no reason to label yourself vegan unless you're trying to join a cult and be self-righteous. That's the only way you can do it. And then you got these people that out here, vegan gains. There's a funny dude right there. Yeah, I don't know what his whole entire diet is, but if you're claiming to be a vegan, and you're using diet to say that, hey, I'm eating vegan and getting healthy and getting big. No, you're eating vegetarian and getting big. Vegan, if you're saying it's a lifestyle, then you can't claim it to be your dietary health choices, because that's what everybody argues about. Oh no, veganism isn't about diet. It isn't about being healthy. It's about being caring for the world, and we'd rather be unhealthy a little bit and take care of animals and be martyrs for the system. And it's silly. It's disgusting. It's the same thing. It's the whole one more religious notion of somebody that has to martyr themselves. You have to injure yourself to show the world how good of a person you are. It's the same thing that all religions do. Bow down to the God of Christianity. Bow down to this. Bow down to vegan. Literally injure yourself. Be less than what you can be by being a vegan. It doesn't matter if you're hurting yourself. But then they go off on the other tangent and they go, oh no, but vegan is a diet. Okay. Well, what about this vegan diet? Then they make all of these claims. And all of these claims they're making off of eating fresh fruits and vegetables, which doesn't mean vegan. I can't say this enough in these videos, that if you're going to claim that vegan has anything to do with the diet, which time and time again, this is the main claim that everybody makes, and the connection that I'm making is that what can be vegan is plastic. What can be vegan is inorganic and salt. And it's just so frustrating that that these self-righteous people that join these clubs and these groups, they get catalyzed into this mindset that just of this, oh, this is, we know we're so good to the planet, we're so good to animals, and that if anything were to actually if you could show them and explain to them something and that totally goes against what is in their packet that they got when they signed up. See, now I'm being funny, and people are like, oh, we don't get a packet when we sign up for the vegan thing. But I guarantee I could probably go to 50 websites right now that are vegan society related. You could probably get yourself a vegan package with a bumper sticker. See, being human and just being healthy is easy. And that it doesn't take morals or ethics or anything. It's just being human and healthy and treating animals well and doing as little causing as little suffering as possible. Yeah, that's pretty much been going on for a long time. It's called Buddhism. Why don't you just call yourself a Buddhist? It's really no different. Veganism just tried to take some of the tenets of Buddhism and they actually plasticized their culture. Where they took the orange that the Buddhists are wearing, and now they got their green tribe that they're working on. And I don't know how much farther to go with this other than say this ethical, moral stance that people play to think that anybody out here, and again, this is coming from someone that is a fruitarian. This is coming from someone that is a vegetarian. This is coming from somebody that isn't out, I'm not promoting the violence towards anything. All I'm saying is the ethical, moral high ground that these people claim to be coming from is the self-righteous attitude, and not learning anything because now they've joined a club is a big problem. That's what's been going on for years with these isms, these people joining these groups, and it's really once again I just have to get back to this diet thing. If you pick one of the direction or the other, it either is part of the diet to be vegan or it isn't. Like, if you claim veganism, like you're eating what it says on the box and it's vegan, then what you're eating in a very high degree is probably not good for you and unhealthy. And that's ignorant, foolish, stupid, dumb. It's not ethical or moral to treat yourself bad, is it? If you can show me a way in a way that you think by injuring yourself and being a martyr for something is somehow ethically or morally superior, well then you've already lost the game, because if you think you're superior to somebody because you have a different type of ethics or morals, you've already confused the whole thing. And to think that you can't just figure out how to supply yourself with nutrient dense food without claiming this ridiculous label. Yeah, I don't know. Cheers, y'all.